Call to order the City of Menasha Personnel Committee. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Benner. Alderman Nichols. Here. Alderman Taylor. Taylor?
Yep.
Oh. Alderman Sevenick.
Here.
Alderman Collier.
Here.
Alderman Kruger.
Here.
Alderman Zielinski.
Here.
Alderman Grotti.
Here.
Mayor Merkes.
Here.
May I have a motion to approve the minutes from 12/4/17?
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? We move on to action item D.
Oh, we gotta take a vote.
Well, take a roll call vote. I'll say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Action item D, vacation allowance for salaried employees. Captain Attorney, can you help me out with this one?
Thank you.
That's a nice one.
You're going to take money away, you know?
Aye, Captain.
I brought this to the attention of the mayor inquiring about vacation allowance for salaried employees. I hope I was clear enough in the memo that was provided, but the primary reasons for bringing it to your attention have to do with the recent department head positions and I think a few other salaried positions that have been replaced. And we typically receive applicants who are at a level in their employment history whereby the current policy that exists hasn't applied, doesn't really apply to that person, and why would a person want to look at waiting for 6 months before there is a vacation allowance, and then it is 2 weeks if they have something more at the current job that they are already at, that is something negative. And in addition to that, there is an ability to negotiate in the personnel handbook a different vacation schedule, and then that comes to the personnel committee. However, from a legal perspective, that is concerning to me. If one employee or prospective employee, doesn't even matter actually, would negotiate one number, and then another one would negotiate something else, and if that person who had the lesser amount was in a protected class, that could be potential legal trouble if somebody would complain about discrimination in some fashion. So that's why I was bringing it to the mayor's attention. On the back page, what I have there under current is what the current policy is, and then there is a proposed policy which is condensing it a little bit. What I am proposing is to, again, this is just for salaried positions, and it would be 15 days per calendar year, and it would be prorated then at the start of employment, and someone would need to be here a full 6 years, receiving 20 days, and then a full 13 years, receiving 25 days. I did also had received periodically I'll get surveys, and I answer the surveys. The last one that I had answered and had received a copy of it, as I recall, I did take a look at that as well. It was both private and public sector, just to kind of get an idea of the number of days that are offered. And it seemed to be in line with what our policy is, what I'm proposing. And so that is the request.
Thank you, Attorney Captain. Alderman Stefan Nick.
It's 7, Nick.
I did it
Thank
on
you.
purpose.
Sure you did. You still got to click me though.
Oh, I thought I did.
There you go. Thank you. I know in the past, when we hired our past city attorney, that the council did have an option to change, like what you're proposing, because, actually, that was the reason he got hired, believe it or not, because he said, no, I want this many days of
Vacation days.
vacation, and they thought, wow, this is the kind of guy we want, because he knows what he wants, so they hired him. I'm okay with this, except for I'm just kind of looking at this 20 days after 6 years, when before it was 20 days after 13 years. That seems to be kind of a jump. And no? Debbie's going, no. It seems to be a jump from what is currently there. I would think that maybe after 8 years or something like that would be more appropriate. But I see there's a bunch of lights on. I'm going to let them talk. I don't really have a very strong opinion one way or another on this. Obviously, there's been some serious thought about this. I haven't been a part of some of these teams where they're hiring people, that I understand that. So I'll let them speak, and then hopefully they'll come in with a good recommendation.
Alderman Kruger, and I'm pushing this to death. I got Alex and I'm pushing Kruger.
He is pushing the right one, and the other one went on.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. No, I just want to, I actually have a benefit on having a spouse that actually works in this exact field, and the numbers that are proposed for the years and all that is right in line with what's out there in the marketplace. And I do believe that this is very beneficial to attracting qualified people to the city. I said there's nothing out of line that I can even see with this whatsoever, and I think it's pretty much spot on with the market.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alderman Grady.
See, you put them on and then you take them off. You got them all, okay.
Okay, I'm on, okay.
Yep.
I kind of echo too with Alderman Kruger. Where I work, this is very comparable to kind of what we have in the office staff too. And to get good employees and get people into your city and staff, I think it's good to have a vacation program like this.
Why don't you make the motion then?
I'd like to make a motion then to modify the city's vacation allowance for salaried employees effective 2018, providing 15 days per calendar year, prorated at the start of the employment, 20 days after 6 years of employment, and 25 days after 13 years of employment.
After no more discussion, can we take a roll call vote? All in favor, say aye.
Are you doing a voice vote or a roll call?
Voice vote.
Okay, that's all in favor.
All in favor, say aye.
All right.
Opposed? Thank you. And motion to adjourn. Thank you.
Motion's been made and seconded.
Motion's been made in second, and we have the night off.
All those in favor say aye.
Oh, all those in favor say aye. There ain't gonna be one that says no tonight. All those
Aye.
aye, opposed? Thank you. Oh, this is yours.
No, that's your gift.
Oh, you-
Broadcasts of the City of Menasha Administration Committee, Board of Public Works, and Common Council meetings are produced by University Studios of the University of Wisconsin-Fox Valley. Menasha residents and interested parties can obtain information about these meetings and meeting agendas from the city website, www.cityofmenasha-wi.gov. Expression of opinions regarding City of Menasha issues or about these broadcasts can be made by contacting the Mayor's Office, 920-967-5117. Contacting their city alderman. Contact information appears on the website. Completing the electronic feedback form on the website. All public portions of the meetings are recorded in entirety, and are not edited for playback.